Dressed in green but in the pink today, Pakistan, a resounding victory against South Africa. The first time that Pakistan have won here at the Wanderers against the South Africans. They beat the West Indies actually in a game here, but never South Africa. Victory by 8 wickets, 164 made by the South Africans, nowhere near enough, as at one stage 8 wickets fell for 45 runs against an outstanding Pakistan bowling performance. Then in response, 168 for 2, Imam al-Haq getting out just before, well, with 1 run needed, and Pakistan cruising home by 8 wickets. So we're all set up for Cape Town. I mentioned what a good bounce back this was by Pakistan, having been so thoroughly beaten in the Test series. You can see things even here. The 5th game, a day-nighter at Newlands in the middle of next week, and then we've got the T20 International Series, 3 games, the first of those in Cape Town, then back up here at the Wanderers, and then to Centurion. Now Mike Hesman is ready with the presentation ceremony. That'll take place with the captain to the man of the match now.
Okay, welcome to the presentation. Before we go any further, of course, we need to thank Momentum for their wonderful support. And what a terrific pink day we had today, and what a great performance from Pakistan, also getting up and levelling the series. Right, I need to just introduce the people alongside me that on the presentation party at the moment. We have Tabang Moreau. Now, Tabang's here on behalf of the Pink Trust today. Thank you, Tabang. Also, Nontokozo, who is the Chief Marketing Officer of the MMI. Welcome. And also Zach, of course, the King Proteer, also here. Now, we've got a cheque to hand over for starters. A cheque to be handed over. It's a preliminary cheque of the funds that have been raised today. That cheque being handed over to Tabang, as I said, he on behalf of the Pink Day Trust from Nontokozo. 1,115,000 rand. So terrific work. It's a lovely amount that's been raised only today. There'll be more to add to that later as well. So thank you very much for handing over to Bung. Thank you also for that. Okay, righto. Now, obviously, I'd like to have a chat to the captains as well. If I can please ask Faf to please come and have a chat. Please, Faf. Righto, Skipper, this is a little bit unusual for you and Pete to come and have this sort of chat. That's not a day that went well for you guys at all.
Not at all, Hazy. I suppose that it's bound to happen to lose one in pink. But yeah, I thought that first half was a little bit of both. You know, they bowled really well, and also conditions not used to being in Wanderers. I think the ball spun quite a bit for a day game or a white ball game at Wanderers. But they bowled really well, and then second innings obviously it got nice and ball just skidded on nicely, but we never had enough runs.
One thing we normally don't associate with South Africa when they're batting is losing wickets like you did, losing 8 for 45. I mean, that's a little alarming.
Yeah, it is alarming, Hazy. But as I said, it was also the nature of the wicket. I mean, I know it sounds easy making excuses now sitting here, but definitely, I mean, coming to Wanderers, you expect a pitch that is quite flat and it gets on. But the ball was stopping quite regularly today. And myself and Ash try to, put the foot on the gas, but it was really tough. I mean, there was a lot of spin today. But so even if there is a lot of spin and even if the wicket is tough, you still need to find a way to put a total on a board because you have to adapt to the conditions. So we didn't do that today, and that is something that we need to do better.
And it's all set up nicely now for Cape Town.
Yeah, I think Pakistan is playing some good cricket. I think for not 1 second we got to get away from the fact that their white ball team is a really strong team. Fantastic bowlers, and they're bowling really well. They're putting the pressure on us as the batters, and also from a batting point of view, the wickets they're playing nice on the one-day wickets. There's not as much bounce for them, so they're looking comfortable. So we have to find a way where we can try and strike with wickets, and also make sure that when we get ourselves into position with a bat, we can expose them at the end.
And a word about today, finally, Faf. I mean, just great to see the public in Johannesburg, the Wanderers and those who travelled further to come and support the day. Gee, they put in an effort, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously for us now, we're very disappointed in the game. But as you said, sometimes, I mean, it's a little bit about more than the cricket. And today is certainly one of those days. A great day for cancer awareness, and obviously a lot of money every year that gets raised. So we're very happy as a team to do whatever we can to try and assist every year, whatever it is, even giving a percentage of our match fees away, because I think it's a really good cause.
Good stuff, thanks very much, Faf.
Thanks, Hazy.
Faf du Plessis disappointed today, of course, after going down, but gee, they played so well of late, South Africa, but they've got some thinking to do before the next game in Cape Town. Now, before going any further, I'd like to introduce the Momentum family, who's been chosen from the Momentum family area, and it's a big hello to the Lombard family who have arrived. Welcome, guys. Thank you. Now, you've got an important duty. You're going to hand over a Man of the Match award, and also a bat is going to be signed and handed over to you. So if I can announce the Man of the Match, Usman Shinwari, for his 4 for 35, to please come forward and collect the trophy. And I think, first of all, sign the bat and hand that over to the Lombard family. And then also don't forget to collect your award. Osman, come to a quick chat. Gee, 4 for 35. You must have been so pleased with that.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, thanks to Almighty Allah, man of the match on a great day. Feels special.
And you seemed to have terrific rhythm today when you were bowling.
Yeah, today I feel really good in bowling. Little bit mistakes, but when we open the innings, so after that I've just realized and get my rhythm.
And finally, it was pretty exciting for you being on a hat-trick and being so close to getting a hat-trick. That must have been a wonderful feeling for you, being on the hat-trick.
Yeah, it would have been great if I got a hat-trick. It's my second time to miss my hat-trick. No worries next time.
You certainly performed very well. Congratulations today.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Terrific. Usman Shinwari, man of the match for his 4 for 35. He bowled beautifully with some nice fire as well. If I can also ask the winning skipper to come forward, Shoaib Malik. Shoaib. Righto, skipper. Take over the reins and a victory. When did you know you were captain, by the way?
This morning.
At what time?
When we got to the ground, that's when I came to know that I'm captaining the side. And of course, it's a great honor to represent your country, either as a captain or as a player. But whenever the responsibility comes to you, I think you should just give your best shot, and that's what I did.
You certainly did, and your teammates as well. What was really noticeable in the field, the guys were buzzing around all over the place. They were really committed today.
Well, not just today, in our previous games as well, but of course you need a bit of luck to end on the right or winning side or crossing the line. But having said that, yes, we are all professionals. Our responsibility is, once you hit the ground, your goal is to give your best shot. And I'm glad that our bowling attack, they did the job and they actually took wickets. That's the key of the game. Keep taking wickets, because you can't control all the batsmen. You can't contain them. The goal is to keep taking the wickets, and that's what all the bowlers did.
We awarded Usman with the Man of the Match award, but gee, you guys have got something special with Shahid Afridi. He looks really special.
He's exceptional talent, and he's growing day by day, which is a great sign for Pakistan cricket. We have talent. It's just to groom how to groom that talent by giving them consistently chances, and I think they're grabbing those opportunities and they're performing on a consistent basis, and it's a great sign for Pakistan cricket.
Right, it's all square. I bet you can't wait for Cape Town.
Well, yes, it's going to be a great battle between two good teams, but there'll be another opportunity for all of us.
And finally, how did you guys enjoy the Pink Day today?
Well, amazing atmosphere, and I would like to thank all the people. They've came to the ground and they chipped in a massive way, and I think it's a great sign, and it's for the great cause, and that's what we all do. If we have enough money, we should give that money who can't afford, and for any good cause, and it's a great sign, and I'm very happy, and I would like to thank behalf of the Pakistan people and Pakistan Cricket Board as well as the cricketers.
Well spoken, well played today. We'll see you in Cape Town.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shoaib Malik, of course, he's delighted today with his performance as the Pakistan skipper, and it's 2-2, and we head off to Cape Town, and that now concludes the presentation.
Yeah, thanks, Hazy. Nice job. New Zealand and India are going to be hard at it. That's tomorrow, 28th of January, at 3:30 in the morning, by the way. The third one-day international over in New Zealand. And then, of course, we're with you this deciding match, Wednesday the 30th, on air at 12:30. Match begins at 1 o'clock, 5th Momentum One Day International. And it's a very hard game to pick. I'd marginally give the advantage to the Pakistan side after the way they played, particularly today, but as we know, never write off a South African cricket team. That promises to be a crackerjack of a game at Newlands on Wednesday. Make sure you're with us for that. In the meantime, from all of us here on the back of a superb performance by Pakistan, who truly were in the pink. 25,000 people are going to be in the Wanderers today. Yes, it's pink, 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 and more pink.
Oh, that's going to be close. Yep, finger goes up. Shot.
Oh, that's fantastic cricket.
Beautiful again from Amla.
Shot. And away it goes for a one bounce ball. Brings up 50.
It's a day of fun, it's a day of frolic, but it's also a day of serious matters. It doesn't matter where you turn, people are pink supporting this fantastic project.
Oh, that's pretty straight. Up goes the finger, and he has picked up that wicket. It's got him. That is a big wicket. Hashim Amla was just looking to try and enforce things, but he's gone. That's huge.
Got him! Bowled him! Pakistan on the rampage at the Wanderers. South Africa's pain has been Pakistan's pleasure. Bowled out for 164 by a sparkling Pakistan attack. Top performance.
Well, that's nicely played. That's a very good drive on the offside. Crack that away in front of square. That's a very good shot for 4. That's a fine stroke. Swinging away. There's a man there. It should be taken. Is taken. He's off and running. Taking the shoe off and placing a phone call. Here we go. The Spin Twins having a chat together.
Shot.
There it is. Pakistan's first one-day international victory at the Wanderers is a glorious one.
The atmosphere here is electric.